was the hottest day of the week. Spring heat felt all across Southern California on this Wednesday.
Yeah, temperatures in the San Fernando Valley soared well into the 80s today. NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu is in Woodland Hills now with how people there are beating the heat. Gordon.
Well, if you've been enjoying day hikes or working out here in the park during our recent run of cold weather, you should know that today and tomorrow are a little bit different, and you should plan accordingly. A gentle warning today from LA City Fire Department.
We're going to have an increase in 911 calls.
Captain Erik Scott telling us our recent extra long spell of cooler afternoons could fool us into thinking we can handle more. But taking a day hike or hitting the outdoor gym today is a bit more dangerous than it was just a couple of weeks ago.
What we see most is heat exhaustion, people going out, being in these temperatures for extended time periods, not being properly hydrated.
He says the department averages about 1,500 emergency call-outs on a typical day, with 650 of those requiring an ambulance ride to the hospital. But temps in the 80s or 90s always push those numbers higher, and many of them due to heat exhaustion. If you're out in it, you're feeling it. Ambient temperature, especially in the valley's hot spots, inching into the 80s and possible 90s in some areas. But Tracy Keene, how many times a week?
3 to 4.
Is not about to let a little hot weather slow her down. We found her circling 20-acre Warner Center Park around high noon. She calls it power walking. That's how many miles?
4 to 5.
Tracy's been at this since the COVID lockdown, so she knows her limits, how much water to have on hand, when to stop. That's the right way to enjoy this late spring heat wave.
If it's too hot, then I just try to go in shadier areas or cut it shorter.
Captain Scott says the best advice is to drink water before you get thirsty. And here's a short list of the symptoms of heat exhaustion: fatigue, sweating profusely, and a rapid or weak pulse. If you have any of those, you should get out of the heat and get to some air conditioning as soon as possible. Reporting live from Woodland Hills, Gordon Tokumatsu, NBC4 News.